Stop giving the narcissist money. Some of you might not connect with this, but a lot of you are going to connect with the idea that you had someone that came in your life, and when you take a step back and you start to look at the relationship, you start to realize that all they did was just leech resources, money, love, affection, whatever. They just leached it right out of you. And over a period of time, you see the connection that's been formed. You see a bond that's been formed where they hit you up and they're like, hey, I need some money to pay for this. I need some money to pay for kids' presents. I need some money to pay my phone bill. I just need money to have enough gas to get home. To I need money to buy a truck. To I need money to buy a house. And the list goes on and on. You see, I talk to people daily about narcissism, about the abuse that they were put into, about toxic relationships, marriages that have fallen apart, people that have cheated on their spouses, people that don't care. Like, I've talked to a lot of different people, and one thing that I've noticed a lot over the past couple of weeks is how many times your narcissist, your toxic person in your life, took you for money. Maybe you came home, you had a paycheck, and they said, hey, let me use it. Trust me this time. I'll be responsible with it. I'll take care of it. I'll do this. I'll do this. And a couple of days later, no paycheck. It's gone. Maybe the person that helped fund their next venture, whether that's a business venture or you bought them a truck, helped them pay that off, and you got nothing in return. They just walked out. Maybe you're the person that helped them get a loan to get a house, but because they didn't fill out their end of the paperwork and because half of it fell through, you lost the several thousand that you invested in that and they didn't care to pay you back. Maybe you're the person that literally is on the other end of an abusive relationship that's either threatening you or trying to keep you or holding you hostage of the fact that you need to keep giving them money. Or maybe you need to keep giving them money so they don't hurt themselves or hurt you, whatever it might be. A lot of times we see financial abuse. See, a lot of times narcissists, they can't hold a job. Like, they'll hop from job to job. It's really, I really think it's like 50-50. I see a lot that can't hold a job. I see others that are successful in a particular job and then they're jerks the rest of their life. But you see a lot of people that come into people's lives, they don't have a dime, they don't have a place to stay, they don't have a car, like all these type of things, and they end up like freeloading on someone else. And then they start getting mad and upset at that other person of like, why are you always busy? You don't have time for me. Like, I thought we were like better than this, blah, blah, blah. And they start devaluing the other person who has a job, but they start devaluing the person who's providing for them in one sense. And you see it over and over again where some of them just don't even get or keep jobs. You see others that go to jobs and they're job hoppers. So the people that are never satisfied. They're never satisfied with the job that they have. They're never satisfied in that position. They're never satisfied with the people. And a lot of times it stems back to, well, the company couldn't handle me, or I was just too good for them, or, you know, I tried to connect with them, but they're just really stupid. Like, they just didn't get me. Like, all this type of stuff. And you see this time and time again with a lot of narcissists, or they'll just be job hoppers. They'll be going from job to job to job because people don't want to deal with those type of people, those type of reactions, those type of realities. So a lot of times you'll see that type of aspect with narcissism as well. You'll also see people that do have great jobs and maybe they do great in business finances, but a lot of times maybe not in personal finances. Or they might do great in personal finances, but they're very controlling over it. They monitor everything you get. They question you. They doubt you. They say, oh, like you're probably here with someone. Like, they'll start throwing doubts in your mind. All this type of stuff. You see, a lot of it goes around financial abuse as well. You see, if you've given money to a toxic person, to a narcissist, and they've received that, and you've never gotten that in return, so love, care, affection, or you've never gotten repaid. So you've given them, hey, I'm going to loan you $100 for this month, and you've never got it back, and all you've gotten is empty and broken promises of getting it back. They're going to try to do it again, and again, and again, and again. And every time you give in, every time you give them that money, it might seem like it's for a good cause. It might seem like it's legitimate. But over time, you'll start realizing, wait a second, like nothing is actually changing. There's no return on this. There's no return on this investment in them growing themselves, them getting better, the relationship getting better, like them becoming financially secure. All it is just like a black hole. You just keep throwing money into it and it keeps disappearing. And the thing is, it'll continue to happen until you put a stop to it. And they'll try to manipulate. They'll try to get you. They'll try to say, hey, meet me up. I've got the money. They'll try to say, oh, it's coming. Like, they'll say a bunch of different things to try to keep you on the hook. But at the end of the day, they're going to continue to use and abuse you until you're tapped out. You see, the reason why the narcissist keeps coming back to you is because you keep saying yes. Whether that's yes to a relationship or that's just yes financially. You give them money, they're going to keep coming back. They're like, well, I got through it last time, let me do it again. And they do it again. And they do it again. And they might try to add different things. They might try to act a certain way, act like they love you, like they miss you, like anything like that, to try to keep a little bit of a bond, a little bit of a connection. So when they hit you up, you're like, fine, I'll give you money. And they'll keep doing it over and over and over again. It doesn't stop. I had someone that I talked to on a one-on-one, and the only way it stopped for them is they ended up telling their narcissist, hey, it's over because I don't have any more money. Like, I'm actually like at the end. Like, there's no money left. No money for the house, no money for the kids, no money for the business. Like, I'm going bankrupt. There is no more money. That narcissist left. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen to everybody. I'm not saying that's going to work. I'm just saying is a clear example of a narcissist that is bleeding you dry of money is not going to stop until it's gone. They're not going to stop till they have ripped every single thing from you, and then they'll move to someone else. They'll move to a new victim, a new supply, a new person with money, whatever it might be. When they come into your life and they start abusing you financially, it won't stop. You have to cut them out. You have to make that go dry. You have to say, I've got no more money. You have to move down that road to make sure that there's no way for them to get any more money at all. Otherwise, it will not stop. If you like what you see here, would love to have you subscribe, comment below, give your experience, your advice, your tips, because there's a lot of other people out here that are hurting. There's a lot of other people that are struggling with the same aspects of financial abuse, of narcissism, of cheaters, of all this type of stuff that's going on. There's a lot of people that just need to connect with other people to be able to see that they're not alone. So leave a comment below, let people know the same things that you've struggled with, maybe how you've dealt with it, how you've worked on it. Let's heal and grow and change together. If you like what you see here, like I said, please subscribe. Follow me on other platforms. We got TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. They're putting out like smaller videos, shorts each day, just to be able to connect with people, answer questions really quick on the fly kind of a thing. Would love to have you interact there. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, thank you so much for tuning in. Please just give us a rating. Leave us a couple stars just to be able to help us and spread the message about narcissism. Awareness, growth, healing, and change. That's why I'm on here. If you'd like to talk to me one-on-one, I do have coaching sessions where we talk through either the abusive relationship you've been in or maybe you think you are a narcissist. Would love to interact with you more. Go to rawmotivations.com, click there on one-on-ones, and just grab a time. Would love to talk to you more. Thank you so much.